Hey guys, Joel VALLIE here. Thanks for joining in. If you're watching this on live TV, thank you for letting me in your home tonight. I really appreciate it, because if this was probably real life, you wouldn't let me into your home at all. Ain't that right, Michael? Because I'm crazy. Crazy. Hey, I'm still covering Game On Expo that I went to in Mesa, Arizona. What an amazing event. And I got to hang out with a guy that I actually did an interview with him long ago. You can watch it here if you're on YouTube. Boom, I'll put a link or something, you know how that goes. I'm talking about video game seller's very own Scottsquatch. And we've known each other for a couple years. It was great to see him again, to hang out with him. Did a little interview. It got interrupted by Aaron from Retro Liberty. It was kind of cool. That was kind of cool. Thank you, Aaron. So let's watch that. I hope you like it. Hope you enjoy. Let's go. Hey guys, Joel VALLIE here from Media Glitch, and I'm with my boy Scottsquatch, man. It's good. About 2 years ago, right? We did an interview together.
Yeah, we're just saying it's been like a little over 2 years now, and we sat outside in like a weird courtyard with a fountain. He was trying to film it himself. He's like, oh shit, I think the camera's still rolling. I'm not sure. We had to do like 2 or 3 takes. It was fun though. It was fun.
You were on tour with Korn at the time, so he was through Albuquerque. So we got to hang out a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Good to see you. How are things been, man?
Things have been good. About double the size of the channel since then, probably somewhere around there. And then you've been having an amazing year.
Oh yeah, for sure, with the release of the movie and everything, man.
I should just interview you about your movie. Your movie is way cooler than my channel right now, for sure.
Oh no, dude! Like, man, it's speaking of my channel, you know, we've probably doubled since that interview as well, and I appreciate the love that you've given Media Glitch, and when you share a post and stuff like that. Thanks so much for that, man.
No problem. I don't follow. I'm not a big Facebook person. I don't have a Twitter or anything like that, but few people I actually care to see what they're posting or what they're doing or whatever, because you're multi-purpose, I guess you'd say. So you're not just one thing.
Right, exactly. So I wanted to do a kind of a new interview, maybe some of the questions that I asked before, but because there's a lot of new viewers for me. So I want to know what possessed you to start your channel?
Channel originally started out for Halloween-based stuff.
Here, let me
touch it. Ooh.
Yeah, that way.
Okay. I want you to hold it. I originally started I used to own a Halloween prop company with a couple people, and we would build props, and I would do videos for the channel showing those props and what we were working on. So those are the first things I put up in 2006. So it's been 10 years since I've been doing stuff on YouTube. Then after that, I started, I was doing tours with the band Korn. I was working for Korn as a personal assistant, and when that really took off, it was interesting to show videos from around the world, of where we were at. And then the whole video game thing where I've been into, oh, come on, what is this? I should interview that kid. Anyways, when, like I would see other people on YouTube doing video game related videos, and I'm like, well, I got video games. I like video games. So I'm like, hey, maybe the people be interested to see what I have or what I do. And that's what ended up sticking the most. Right. So I just stuck with that over the years. Wait, no. You guys just missed. While I was talking, he deleted all the notes, and then his sound dude totally was like, just shake your phone, they'll come back, and they did. So he just saved the day, for sure. So, okay, back to the,
to the
interview.
Now it's telling me redo trash? No. Cancel.
You don't wanna do it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not shaking nothing. I'm done shaking.
What is wrong with your hand?
I don't know, man. It's habit. What would you say is the video that kind of changed your channel? Like, this is the one, that hit, and you kind of seen your channel start to take off?
There's sort of been two moments I can really think of. One was we knew a guy that had a barn, and he stored all of his games and toys that he sold in this barn. Literally like a moo oink oink barn. And that's the best way to describe that. Yeah. So he let us come dig, and we did multiple videos in there. I think I did a total of like 4 or 5. And that was a really big thing, because people are like, what the hell are video games doing in a barn? And people seem to be really interested in that. And they like seeing people dig and sweat and actually find the things. And then the second thing would have been, I did a Call of Duty, I did some midnight release videos, like at GameStop and stuff. I did one for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and that video got 500,000+ views and brought a lot of people on the channel. Granted, those type of subscribers aren't always the best because I'm not like a Call of Duty player, and they come in, they're like, hey, okay, he has nothing else on his channel Call of Duty related. So sometimes it's better not to have a video blow up like that.
Right.
You know, if it's not really related to what you're doing. But those were the 2 moments where, bam, you know, something happened.
And so how do you feel about the success of your channel so far? Like, I mean, right now, you're in Arizona, and you're going to do a panel. I mean, is this all like, what the hell? Like, is it crazy?
It's been a long road. Didn't happen overnight. So I like to say, like, my channel is like a homegrown channel. I do have some friends, like game chasers and stuff, that I hang out with, but I really haven't done a lot with other people. So most of the stuff, you know, most of the thing I've done or the channel's growth has been slow and has been more of like I could watch it year after year, you know, getting subscribers, and it wasn't so much of an explosion. So, I mean, it's still amazing. I'm not saying it's not cool to be able to go around the country and stuff, but I did work for a huge national band that I got to go to like 46 countries, so I do love Arizona, though.
And that's a really cool episode that you would do when you were on tour, and you would talk to other bands, and you would ask them like what their favorite game is and stuff.
I got to talk to Ice Cube about his favorite video games and stuff. Interview Ice Cube, so that was awesome.
What about the craziest comment anyone's ever left to you?
Comment? Oh, Jesus.
It doesn't have to necessarily be a troll related,
yeah.
but just something like, what the heck?
Some of the comments based, like, okay, on my show, it's at a flea market. So we get a lot, we have some weird people at the flea market, and there's some people on the show that are a little odd. So some of the comments related towards a guy named Aaron Kosharski and his family, like about his mom, or it's not even necessarily the comments I get, it's the comments they get are amazing. There's people that troll them to the point where they write 5,000 word, you know, paragraphs of what they, you know, hey, can you come to my house and can you do this, or I'll send you $1 million. Like they try to see how far they can take it with those, because they're a little gullible. I won't lie, you know. But we gotta come here.
Come on, interrupt.
We're talking about weird comments on videos. What's a weird ass comment?
90% of my comments are you gay, even though I have a wife. So.
You can be bisexual. It's all right.
It's a new world.
It's a new
You
world.
can be anything you want.
Yes. That's it. Go away.
I'm literally
Go away.
running. Have fun.
Bye.
Yeah, like if you don't know, man, Aaron's channel, because I watch Aaron, probably the most trolled
Not that
channel.
Aaron. Different
No,
Aaron.
different Aaron.
Aaron Kosharski.
Most trolled channel I've ever seen. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, and that's he's built a channel off of sort of hate. It sounds kind of bad, but he's okay with it most of the time. Sometimes it gets a little tough, and he's like, damn, you know, these people are rough. But he found a niche. That's what you got to do on YouTube, is you find your niche. It's not everyone's goal to find a niche where you're hated on, but he takes it in and uses that to his advantage.
Yeah, he runs with it. So, what's next for your channel? Do you have any plans? What's coming up? What are you thinking?
I mean, this year was all about trying to get out to more conventions instead of just ones that I could drive to. So I've been to too many games this year. Obviously here. Hopefully next year it'll even continue. So I guess it's just more of kind of not necessarily even putting up different types of videos, but just getting myself out there more and getting to meet more people and seeing, you know, I haven't seen you for 2 years.
Yeah,
so
that's great.
Being able to get back and actually see some old friends and old faces for sure.
Awesome. I'm not done. I'm not done yet, kids. I just got to keep locking my phone. Your best game find all year. Let's hear it.
Oh, this year's been a good year. This has been a very good year. My favorite thing so far this year is I got to go to a woman's house who she used to be a Sega and Microsoft.
That just happened.
Yeah, that was just recently. Sega Microsoft representative back in the late 90s, early 2000s, and she had tons of promo items, signs like a Xbox neon light up sign stuff. She had no attachment to this stuff. This was just stuff when she worked that she had hoarded away. So she's like, I'm gonna throw it in the garbage, or it's just gonna get.
You got my Fantasy Star?
Oh yeah.
You did?
No. How was I gonna bring a Fantasy Star standee on the airplane?
But this is big, right?
I brought no bigger than that.
Is it?
Not about that big.
All right.
But yeah, I'm gonna put it in my backpack and it'll be folded into a little thing. I just bummed him out now that he's not getting his Fantasy Star standee here. But anyways, lots of cool stuff. It was $100 for crazy amounts of things. That was
Seaman was pretty awesome.
Seaman in a can. Yeah.
It's like this big. It was just so wild.
And it talks when you open up the lid. Yeah, very weird stuff. But that was probably my coolest one. But I mean, this year, a Chippendales Rescue Rangers 2 for $5. What was some other things? Just lots of like really hard hitter titles like that for cheap. That's what garage sales are for.
Right.
You know.
Right on. All right. So the question: will you ever cut your hair, or is that like you lose your video game finding power like Samson?
I am a little worried if I cut my hair. I'm more at this point. I think like the hair and the beard are a part of the channel.
You've shaved your beard before.
I did that one time a couple of years ago, and everyone was like, "Ew, don't like that." So even my wife I thought she was going to be excited, and then after it was gone, she's like, "I don't think I like that very much. You got to have a little stuff." So I don't have any plans on doing it, but you never know. Right. I mean, maybe for some crazy anniversary or something like that, I'll get a haircut. I don't think I'm not going to shave my head or anything. No. I don't know what's under here. I haven't seen what's under there for many years. So there might be a growth.
Last question. What's the best deal that you missed out on?
Oh, easy.
Okay.
Easy one. Met a guy, said he had a bunch of N64 stuff and original Nintendo. Get to his house. He had all the N64 stuff out. I'm like, cool. Where's the Nintendo stuff? I'm kind of thinking I don't want to get rid of that. It's like, can I at least see it? His son pushes out the bin. He's like, yeah, I guess. Look at it. I open up the bins, tons of box games, some really good things in there. Bucky O'Hare was completing the box there. Flintstones Surprise at Dinosaur Peak in the box was sitting in there. Couldn't get it. He had no idea values of stuff, because the N64 lot was like 40, 50 N64 games, 2 systems, bunch of stuff. It was like $60, for all that. So if he would have sold me like the Nintendo stuff, I got like 2 or 3 Nintendo games, but certain ones he wouldn't part with. And then I didn't push it because I had a feling that they were connected to a dead relative. And at that point, you're kind of treading on weird ground. So I stepped back, and I literally got out of his house, and I almost threw up in his driveway because I was like, I was holding it in the fucking box. And it would have been like $4 or something. It would have been dirt cheap. But that was definitely the worst. Oh, I missed it. Fine.
Oh, that hurts my stomach,
Yeah.
just thinking about that, man. Well, man, it's good. It's going to be cool to hang out with you this weekend,
Yes,
bro.
for sure.
It's good to see you again. It's been too long. If you're ever in Albuquerque, you got to come on set, hang out,
I will.
go game hunting.
Yes.
And I have a rule, whoever visits, they get first pick of anything. I don't take nothing. I
But
take
you're
the
gonna cut
scraps.
some of my hair off and probably keep that
Yes.
and use it. Yeah. That's good luck.
Frame it and put it in John's store.
Okay.
So awesome. Thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you.
And go check out his channel. Did you cut? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought I heard the shutters drop. Go subscribe to your channel. Tell them what it is.
It's one word. It's Scottsquatch, like Sasquatch, but just one word.
Yeah, I'll put a link down below, and all those other videos that he talked about, mentioned, I'll put some links down there as
Thank
well.
you,
So
man.
thanks, man. Appreciate
Awesome.
your time.
Thank you
All right,
very
thank
much.
you.
Yeah.